Hello everybody, CX Spider Films here, guest starring, say something.
I don't know what I'm supposed to say.
Your name maybe? Just not the last name?
Fine. Katie. There. We're all happy.
And this is the first episode of Super Sunday. And in case you don't know what Super Sunday is, we review one movie, or I review one movie, one comic book story arc, and one video game. Now, since all those videos I made yesterday, which ended up getting uploaded today that were really long, I can now make videos longer than 15 minutes.
Woo.
Let's start off with the movie, shall we? Today's movie is Batman Begins. And this came out in 2005. It's 140 minutes long and is rated PG-13. Christian Bale plays Batman and Bruce Wayne. Michael Caine plays Alfred, and if that name sounds familiar, he plays Scrooge in A Muppet Christmas Carol. Jim Gordon is played by Gary Oldman, and Lucius Fox is played by Morgan Freeman. And it was directed by Christopher Nolan. And this movie is essentially the origin of Batman with Ra's al Ghul and Scarecrow thrown in to make things more interesting. And that really helped because Scarecrow was actually working for Ra's al Ghul, and Ra's al Ghul is the guy who trained Batman, so that was very interesting. And they really tried to make Batman Begins a realistic version of Batman, but how realistic can you make a guy who dresses up as a bat and fights crime? It's difficult. So Katie, out of what you remember of this movie, was it good?
Yeah. I really liked all the Batman movies. Batman.
Batman Begins. The acting in this movie is really well done, with Michael Caine stealing the show as Alfred, and Morgan Freeman did a very good job of Lucius Fox. The one problem I have with the acting in this movie is Christian Bale's Batman voice, which everyone makes fun of. Oh, I'm Batman, and I sound like I have throat problems. What, Katie?
Yeah.
And that's about it. I really liked how Bruce Wayne had a almost sensible reason for his parents dying in this movie. I mean, it's not as direct as Peter Parker's Uncle Ben's story, but I really liked how he got kind of creeped out by the opera. He had everyone leave, and then the mugger just happened to be in the alleyway behind the theater. And am I the only one that finds it odd that witch people go through the back entrance into a dark alley in one of the most crime-ridden cities in America?
Well-planned storyline? Check.
But thankfully, that is the biggest coincidence in the story. And this kind of made me think for a while that Batman kills people. Because he said, I'm not going to kill you, but I'm not going to save you.
Wait, which part was this?
Remember Ra's al Ghul on the train? I'm not going to kill you, but I'm not going to save you.
Yep.
Yeah, Batman doesn't kill people, and this series has kind of been blowing the line. I'll talk about that more once The Dark Knight Rises comes out on DVD and I review it, because I don't review movies till they come out on DVD. I just have a policy because I don't want to go like, so in the after credit scene of the Avengers, this blah 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 happened. Because I'm going to end up doing that. I promise you at some point. Oh no, I'm going to give Batman Begins a... Wait, I have to talk about the action scenes and stuff like that. Sorry, I forget stuff. I'm a human being. The action scenes in this are very well done. You can see how Batman has the martial arts and gadgets thing going down, and how he's stealthy and just screws with criminals a lot. Where are you? Stuff like that. And I really like the Tumbler. What do you think of the Tumbler? The Batmobile?
Oh, I like the Batmobile.
Yeah, it has a very cool line in it. Does it come in black? I mean, it would be so much funnier if Spider-Man said that because the whole black suit thing. Does it come in black? Ugh. And the special effects are really well done with the bats flying everywhere, because I know they didn't have actual bats flying everywhere.
That's stupid. Hey, we're gonna release the bats now. Good luck getting them all back in the, like, cage or whatever.
And quick warning, if you do get bit, we have rabies shots nearby. Is it possible for bats to get rabies? I don't know.
I think it is.
A lot of things can get rabies. I don't know the exact list. Like opossums and raccoons are notorious for it.
Wow.
And the music, the OST score, is done by Hans Zimmer and James Newton Howard. And the music in the movie is very well done. I like this kind of music, so it's cool. And Batman Begins by far has the best music in the series. Because in The Dark Knight, literally what Zimmer did is that he had the orchestra play for 2 minutes, and then he just put that music on loop. Yeah. And they did that to save money. Do you know where all that money went that they saved? Joker makeup. So I'm going to give Batman Begins a 9 out of 10. And next up is the comic book story arc.
I don't know anything about this, so I'm going to be very quiet now.
You were quiet before.
I know.
Don't be so shy. YouTube wants to hear your lovely voice.
Cough. Cough, cough.
And this is going to be a one-issue story, and it is Scarlet Spider issue 5. Written by... I'm sorry, I have to open this to see the name. I was not prepared. I didn't remember it. Chris Yost wrote it, and it is drawn by Neil Edward, while inked by Carl Cassell, and the cover was drawn by Marty Gracia. Yeah.
The cover looks ninja.
Yeah, the cover art is very well done. And as you can probably tell from the cover, which is, should be on screen right now unless I screwed something up in editing. You could tell that this story revolves around a bomb. Somebody puts a nuclear bomb in the middle of Houston, Texas, where the Scarlet Spider is. Did I mention I'm taking a trip to Texas? I'm kidding, I'm not going to.
I was about to say, since when did this happen?
2 seconds ago. And I like the Scarlet Spider books. It's just, since Kane used to be a supervillain, and they make it very apparent that he used to be a supervillain, parts of the comic is a little too weird for me. Like, He tortures criminals worse than Batman does. He nearly kills one until his cop friend tells him not to, and then he goes ahead and threatens that same person's family.
Oh, you were talking about that earlier. Got this.
In my opinion, a superhero should not act like that. But I get it. This is supposed to be straying away from the norm a little bit. So, I can let it go. As long as the writing's good. And what I liked is that the Scarlet Spider actually has a facepalm moment. It's like, his cop friend's yelling at him, I forget his cop friend's name, I know I'm a horrible fan. Sue me. Oh wait, you don't know my name. He says, the guy who planted the bomb shot himself in the face. So we couldn't find out where the bomb was, except for the fact that it's 20 minutes until it goes off. So then it's like, I need you to find this. And he says, how do you expect me to find it? Do you want me to stick to a wall? I bet that'll help, etc., etc., etc. It's like, or I can talk to spiders. And then he was like, holding his hand to his head, it's like, what do you do? Shh, I'm listening.
I'm gonna start doing that.
Go up to your teacher. Wait, what are you doing? Okay, shh, I'm listening.
No,
Oh
I
my
should do that.
God.
I should be like,
That's
hey mom, look, a spider bit me, and she'll be like, oh, I'll be like, I'm Spider-Man. Give me a second. What are you doing? Shh, listening.
I don't think Spider-Man actually has that power.
No, I don't think he does.
How does this clone have a superpower that Spider-Man himself doesn't have?
Maybe he was just kidding.
It actually worked.
It did?
Yeah, that's how he found the bomb.
Oh, that's beautiful.
He listened to spiders and he found, oh, that's what the bomb is.
Oh.
And they get to the bomb and it's 2 minutes until it goes off. And Iron Man, who was supposed to be the guy that defuses the bomb, is nowhere to be found.
Dun dun dun.
The writing in this book is very well done. I find it believable that the Scarlet Spider used to be a supervillain, but is trying to redeem himself. And yes, as you could tell from earlier stuff, it is very believable that he used to be a supervillain. And the other supporting characters are also very well done. I found myself liking them even though this was an action story and the only supporting character we actually got to see in this was his cop friend. So this, I'm guessing, was a filler issue for the next story to come up in issue 6, which I haven't bought yet. I only have issues 1 through 5. Yay. Wait, I don't even have 2. I have 1, 3, 4, 5.
At least you're not like me. You own like 3 comic books, and one of them's the Mouse Guard.
You own the Mouse Guard?
I own the Mouse Guard.
When did I miss this?
Do you want to see it?
It's on your iPod?
No. No, I have, dang, the button's stuck.
The button's stuck.
That could
And
be
I'm
bad.
upset. And I'm singing the blues.
That could be really, really bad. Okay, you all know what iPods look like. You know the top button?
That
yeah.
turns
well,
it off?
Yeah, well, the screen will turn off on its own sooner or later. It's stuck.
All in all, since this was a filler
Okay.
issue, but everything was still well written and the artwork looks very good in this, I'm giving the Scarlet Spider a 8 out of 10. What is the Umbrella Academy?
It's the book Gerard wrote.
I'm not sure if the audience knows who Gerard is. Please explain while I get out the next thing.
Gerard's the singer from My Chemical Romance.
And
My Chemical Romance is a band. It's one of the best bands ever in my opinion. He wrote a comic book series. It's called The Umbrella Academy. I only have the first section of the first book, but it's actually really, really good so far.
And now we are going to review today's video game, and it is the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim.
Dun dun dun.
I wonder how many people watch this review just because you want to hear me talk about Skyrim. Da 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 da
Okay, well, I'm gonna go get that and fix this.
And what do I think of this game? You all know I like good stories and stuff like that. Obviously enough. How many comic book reviews and movie reviews and crap have I posted already? Dang freaking lot. And I have Skyrim for the Xbox 360, and I have not tested the voice commands for the Kinect on this game yet. I should test it, but I think it's very nice how you can look at a guard and say, "Companion, attack!" and the companion attacks them. Okay. What's up? Did you fix it?
No.
So you're screwed?
No. I can do stuff without it.
But Katie plays Skyrim too, so she's gonna pitch in on this also, more than the other two.
Couldn't find Iris dead.
Oh yeah, that was a funny adventure. Remember when you have to run to Iverstead? Katie got lost.
I took the wrong way.
And guess where we ended up? Wifton. No freaking joke. We ended up in Wifton.
I was like, man, why is this taking so long?
And this is me. I don't recognize this part. I've went through this like 5 times now. What's Katie doing?
Then I was just like, I just want to run to Iris.
'Cause it's a really long walk.
Exactly.
So, what do you think of the graphics in Skyrim? I think it's a very nice looking game. And the music that plays while you're fighting dragons is awesome. What do you think?
At some points, it might just be because our volume on our TV is really loud, but I'm like, this game, it's so loud. And I'm one of those people who like listen to their music like all the way up. It's like on the outside, and everybody's like, wow, I can hear your music. I'm like, get on life.
I'm sorry that you had to hear that rambling. What do you think of all the freedom in this game? I mean, you can literally do anything you want once you finish the tutorial. Katie had her character become a vampire. That character didn't get played much after that.
The vampire thing sucks.
Unless you're a werewolf, and you're like crazy overpowered and you can take down giants by sneezing at them. Okay, that's the exaggeration. What are you gonna do?
Bet you!
Can't breathe.
Let this turn off.
The artificial intelligence for the bad guys in this game is good most of the time, but sometimes they can seem really stupid. Like when you're being a stealth character, or how easy it is to lose them into a trap sometimes. But most of the time the AI is pretty good. And there's actually a lot of side quests aside from the main storyline, which has very good. It is a very good main storyline, but I keep getting distracted by side quests, so I've never beaten the main story. I really should at some point. But all the side quests are really well written too. My favorite side quest storyline is the Dark Brotherhood. It's nuts. Kate's character was never in the Dark Brotherhood. She has no idea what I'm talking about.
Yes, I do.
You watched me play?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
What groups did you have your character join? The Companions, the Mages Guild, or the College of Winterhold, I mean?
I'm not sure.
Well, that's
I think I was in the Companions.
The Seas. Yeah, you were in the Companions. If you do a bunch of Companion stuff, they make you a werewolf, and it's awesome. But it really sucks because you can only be a werewolf once a day. But that's fixable because you can do a side quest for a magical item that makes it so you can be a werewolf multiple times a day. Bum bum bum.
I don't even think I want it. I don't like either. I don't like werewolves or vampires in that game. I mean, you walk out from like this super dark building and then you're a vampire and then suddenly the screen's all like shh.
Holy crap! Oh my god!
You're just like, oh my gosh! What was that? Then your person's like, the light, it burns, and you're all like,
And then you like,
no one cares. Go eat some garlic in that corner.
and then you like, maximum health goes down. You can no longer regenerate magicka.
And it's just like, really? I don't like walking around in that game at night because I can't see anything.
I wear my sunglasses at night.
So I'm all like, well, this is fun.
Well, at least it beats Oblivion where you die in like 3 seconds in sunlight after you haven't sucked people's blood in like a couple days. You'll die in like 5 seconds in sunlight. So that sucked.
I hate you, iPod. I love you, but I hate you.
It's a love-hate relationship.
It's more of I love it a lot, but I just like kill it sometimes, and then I'm really mad.
She sleeps on the top bunk and then sometimes it falls off the top bunk.
Yeah, it falls off the top bunk all the time.
I treat
my...
my...
like, and I'm like, oh my god, no!
I treat my Kindle better and I can't count how many times I've dropped it.
I've dropped my iPod. The only time I've actually dropped it was outside, like actually like. But it falls on my bed all the time.
And that doesn't count as dropping it? Does it hit the ground or do you catch it?
A lot of times it hits like a stuffed animal that fell on the floor.
Well, that's not as bad.
Or a blanket. Like a lot of times, like Corey has so many blankets, one will just like fall in the.
We're supposed to be talking about Skyrim.
See, this is what happens when you're family and you're like discussing things. It leads to weird, like other conversations.
Yeah, just wait till Wednesday when it's the me and Katie soapbox thing, which we haven't done in a month when we were supposed to do it every Wednesday.
I make weird sound effects, like I'm dying.
You should hear me in gym class trying to weightlift. At least I'm not trying to hold it up. That's unrelenting force for all you Skyrim noobs. What is the most annoying enemy that you have ever fought in Skyrim?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure there are spiders somewhere. Because every game I play has to have spiders that like fall from the ceiling and then I scream my head off.
Minecraft. Skyrim actually has that in a couple dungeons.
What's the one before this?
Oblivion?
Oblivion, yeah. I was playing Oblivion and I was all like walking around like a ninja.
Holy crap, I
And
spied
then there was this tunnel behind the library and I was a magi dude.
Magi?
Yeah.
Is that like plural?
No.
Octopi?
No,
Cacti?
It's a giant group. I guess it is plural. It's a giant
I can
group
duplicate
of mages.
myself.
And then, no, it was this giant group of mages. And then I was just like walking around like a ninja, and this chick's like, hey, there's a infestation in this cellar. Could you go check it out? And I'm like, sure. These spiders start popping down from the ceiling, and I'm like screaming my head off.
Fire! Fire! It's fire!
No, I don't think it was Oblivion. I just undownloaded it from the computer. So I was like, no.
At least I still love my Xbox with Skyrim.
Turn off already.
And that's actually so true with what happens in this game. You think you're doing one thing, then all of a sudden you're fighting a spider infestation. Hey, Dad.
Hey. Is it fixed?
No. That button's stuck. Back to talking about Skyrim.
I think this movie was dragged on long enough. What do you want to give it, Katie?
Skyrim?
Yeah, out of 10.
Let's see. What does it say on this?
You know, I know there's a review score on the box. Do not take the review score from the box.
But it's from official Xbox magazine.
Well, I'm not subscribed to that magazine, so I don't care what they think.
They must be
I
so
get Game
important.
Informer.
It's official, so I'm giving it a 10 out of 10, like the Xbox people. Oh, map. It comes with a map.
You didn't know it comes with a map?
I didn't know it came with a map. Can I have this?
No, put it back in the box. Put the map back in the box, Katie.
Where's Irisstead?
Irisstead isn't on the map.
That's horrible. How dare it? I have my favorite city, which I can never find.
How is it your favorite city if you could never find it?
I'm just a loser.
Thank you.
You're mad.
Yeah, I'm also giving it a 10 out of 10.
Ha.
I'm not sure, sweetheart.
Okay.
See you guys next week.